Hello everyone and welcome to another build guide. This is my Tanky Brawler build. These are the talents that I picked, so we have 20 body, 20 reflex, 20 tech, 8 cool. Let's start from the body. These are currently all the skills that I pick. Your athletics needs to be maxed to 20. The purpose of this build is uses a mix of physical, so we'll be using our fists as well as we're gonna be using a baseball bat. We're overpowering the crap out of our life regeneration, so we have life regeneration both in combat and outside of combat. Then next we're gonna pick the brawler tree, we're gonna max that out, and then I picked pretty much everything except that because stamina regeneration was already pretty ridiculous. In reflex I have nothing. Handguns, no blades, no nothing, because we're just gonna use a baseball bat and our gorilla fists. In stealth I have just this ability, assassin. You can also pick this. If you scale the stealth up one more point, you can just pick that as well, but this isn't really a stealthy build. You just like run to your enemy and beat the crap out of them. In cold blood I pick will to survive, cold blood, and critical conditioning. And as you can see here, we're level capped at 8, so we're trying to max that at 8. Next, once you max crafting, you'll be able to craft your gear. So you'll have your head, your glasses, your double suits, your underwear, and your shoes. If you like to get this pattern, I'll show a small little video of where I got it. Now let's go to inventory. This is my character. Currently these are the stats. As you can see, we have a ton of armor. Armor is our biggest damage mitigation. If we look here, we're just stacking armadillo mods, and I'll show where to get it, as well as basically you're gonna get the pattern and you're gonna craft as many of these as you can possibly can. Once you get the pattern, it will show up here at the bottom, and then you can just constantly craft it. And by having this trait will allow you to make higher quality. Although it's a white item, you'll be able to craft it, have a chance to make it all the way to purple. So you'll be able to get the purple pattern just by making like white items. Now you have to save it beforehand you make the crafts, and I would advise you make 5 to 10 at a time, save, reload until you get all of them. Total number of these, you're gonna need 3 here, 3 there, 3, 3, 4, 4, so you'll need like 20 together. Another variation of this build, since these are red stats, what you could do is you could replace the headpiece with this version, and this version has just 3 bullets. What this will do is it will increase your critical from 110 to 140. And also another thing which you can do is you can replace the shoes with these, which will give you a little bit 14% damage over time reduction, a little bit armor, and this immunity, which gives you poison and shock. This one is nice because enemies who have small weapons like a dagger or a katana can sometimes have like a poison, but they will always have a bleeding. Now how do we get rid of the bleeding? Let me go back to the armor stuff. The one way we're gonna get rid of the bleeding effect, if we go in cyberware, we're gonna use this, which is the falcon. The falcon has some special abilities which you can buy from the vendors, and this one will slow down time. By itself it will slow down time to 30 seconds. This one will slow it down another 70%. This ability will remove any debuffs that we have, so burning, shock, poison, and bleeding. The only reason why I put this one here, because you have nothing that can remove bleeding effects. This one will help with that. So if an enemy, let's say, has a sword and just cut you, or a dagger and just stabbed you, or somebody has gorilla fist and just punched you in the face and you're bleeding, once you activate this by pressing E, it will automatically remove, basically plug the wound and stop the bleeding. This ability will actually give us life back when we defeat an enemy. And these are all the cyberware that I picked. So from head to toe, from the brain I picked these two items. The eyes I picked these with these Ogs. So this one, you can see enemies will be highlighted once we're discovered, and a couple of chance ones. All these, including the eye, can be found by our first Reaper Duck. I picked this one, which will reduce cooldowns on our abilities, on our cyberware. This one, it's like a Phoenix Revival move. The lungs, just to give us more stamina. This one, to give us resistances. This one, it's nice. Let's talk first this one. Once we first discovered, the time will slow for 4 seconds. It will slow down 50%. This one will go on cooldown for 60 seconds. Then, if our life gets low enough, this one will proc and will slow down time for 80% for 4 seconds. And it will go on cooldown. Now, let's assume that we get killed. As soon as we get killed, we'll pop back alive with this ability. In terms of immunities, we're immune to shock, we're immune to burning, and we have extra armor. In terms of, like, this is our ribs, but Synaptics Optimizer, we have more health. And I picked this one, which will give us extra stamina. Now you can replace this one with the 25% extra attack speed if you don't like to have stamina. I just like to be full stamina the whole time and never run out, so it doesn't matter if I'm using the Gorilla Fists or the baseball bat, this one will keep you full. Now this one I just keep it for fun. You could use the tattoo that the game gives you for free. In terms of Gorilla Arms, I'm using the legendary version, as well as I'm using the Animal Knuckles and this one, which gives you full stamina once you defeat an enemy. In terms of legs, I'm using the double jump legs. Now I'll show you all the locations where I got all this gear. Here's the location where you're gonna find my craftable legendary shoes pattern. Talk to this gentleman, and it's all the way down at the bottom. Now he has a chance to also spawn Bully and Fortuna. Here's the location of the Armadillo clothing pattern. Just head over to this location, that's the closest jump point. And you will go into this garage, kill all these bad guys, and there's the crafting pattern. There you go. Here's the location of your frontal cortex components. That's your closest jump point. That's your reproductor. Dr. Ryder. And there they are. Here's the location for your purple quality Kiroshi optics. Head over close to your house in your first Reaper Duck location. Talk to Victor.
I was thinking about...
And there it is. Head over to this location and you will find your immunity reproductor. He also sells armor as well. So by talking to him, you can buy the good armor as well as your shock, which is sold by Victor as well, and this one that you're interested in, immunity to burning. Here's the location for your lungs, heart and bioconductor. Head over to this Reaper Duck, that's the closest jump point. Talk to him, and there you go. Lungs, heart and bioconductor. Here's the location where you'll find the spine and immune system doctor. Head over to this location, talk to him. Now he has all of them. He has the reflex turner, the accelerator, Kresnikov and Neofib, together with this Cataresist. If you have a higher cool level, he will give you the legendary or blue or purple version. Head over to this location to find the next set of goodies. We're looking to talk to this reproductor. That's the closest jump point. Once you talk to her, she has a variety of items. Now this one we're interested in, this one, and this one. You can replace that one if you want more attack speed. Another thing that is interesting for the build is this item, but I personally prefer this one. Head over to this location if you would like to pick up your arms and operating system. Talk to this doctor, and he sells this plus all your possible arms that you can have. So you can make a monowire, mantis blade, gorilla arms, or projectiles. As well as if you go into trading, he will sell the augments for this. The legendary version of the animal arms, Knuckles, can be picked up from this location. Head over here, that's the closest jump point. Talk to this lady and go to trade. And there it is. Panchea clothing mod can be found in this location. Go to Santo Domingo and head over to this small clothing shop. Talk to this girl, and there it is. In case you couldn't find the reflex turner spine, go to this location and talk to this reproductor. Talk to him, and he has a variety of them, including the legendary version. And for our last piece of gear, we will head over here and talk to Victor, our first Reaper dog from our home. Talk to him. Legs, and there you go, for double jump. Just a quick recap, your cyberware should look like this. So we're gonna start off with E. We're gonna sprint to the enemies, press E to slow down time, and then go to 10. And there you go, game over. Now we're gonna try that again with this baseball bat, which can be found in this location where our home is by talking to our coach. This can be sold by any of the vendors as well as a gun owner. The first guy in our building, he sells it as well, but it's just a weaker version. So we're gonna slow down, sprint to them, slow down time, and then smack the crap out of them. That's it.
Show me what you got. Yep, ready to rumble.
No.
I look.
Lol. And finally, the champion.
Let's get to it.
Good luck! You'll need it.
Lol. I'm over here. You see this? She looks angry. Look at my life regeneration and look. Surprise! Boom. Well,
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. This took over 20 hours to do. Give it a shot and tell me if you like it. Thank you for watching.